Hi, this is Green's Monitor, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do a prediction for you, let me know in the comments below or the chat or wherever you like. Just a reminder, all of our Showtimes and all that wonderful stuff about us is at our website at secretreadingsbyandre.com. So make sure you check that out. Of course, I got my special guest here. Hello, that's Domino. sitting on Daddy's lap. Of course, the wife is here running things behind the scenes as usual. She does a bang-up job. So let's get started with today's show. As we're waiting for more and more people to get on the live. Now, cryptocurrency's been a little bit wacky in the last little while. So as I did a show not that long ago about cryptocurrencies in the year 2050. So if we're all going to be still here, was the question. So I go, well, maybe I'll go cryptocurrencies in the next 5 years. Let's see what's going to be going on in that particular time. That's right around 2029, approximately. Somewhere in there. What are you doing, Domino? So in the next little while, we're going to have a lot in that 5-year period of time. I think we got that end card, the 10 of Cups, which is a very amazing card, the rainbow and all that sort of thing. Celebrations. And I think everything is going to be turning over to that particular cryptocurrency system of cryptocurrencies moving forward. The price looks like it's going to be holding pretty steady at that period of time, and not without its ups and downs as it normally does, but I think it's going to be more on the upside than anything else. A lot of the people that were hesitant on getting into the cryptocurrencies are going to be getting into it in a big way, but it's going to be much, much harder in about 5 years period of time, because most of the Bitcoin is going to be off of the exchanges. So everybody's going to have to maybe get into some of the lesser cryptocurrencies that are out there to make their wealth. But definitely cryptocurrencies in the next 5 years are going to be ramping up like crazy. We're probably going to be having about $1 million or $500,000 Bitcoin in that period of time. Of course, in 2032, I think is the next happening. Most definitely going to be getting up to that $1 million price for Bitcoin. I know it doesn't look like it right now, but it's going to be climbing up very, very quickly in the next little while. We've gotten rid of that Mt. Gox fear thing, which was going around, and that's pretty much what collapsed the Bitcoin market. What are you doing? It's like doing yoga on my lap. Okay, there he goes. Okay, let's get into the next thing as you're waiting for more questions. Unemployment rate. Somebody was asking on our Discord channel about the unemployment rate, and is it going to be getting to a dangerous level in the next little while? I think it already is there. Okay, this is the lowest it's been for quite some time, since the last financial collapse that we had back in 2008, 2009, around there. Well, the big one anyways. So are we headed for another major cycle? And we already mentioned that this summertime is when everything is going to be happening with the old system. Okay, so let's throw some cards down. How is unemployment going to be affected by all the factors that are out there? I.e. the US dollar no longer being the currency of the world. And of course, we got all kinds of other shenanigans that the political elites have been doing to us. And it's just a cycle. Look back at time with the Spanish flu. and go forward from there, and you'll start to see similarities of what happened then as opposed to what's happening now. Okay? So do a little bit of history, and you'll start to see that it's a repeating trend. Okay? Very important, I think. Yes, we're going to be getting into some particularly hard times for many of the people around the world as we're moving into a new era, and this is how the Great Awakening will begin. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be it'll be exciting in some ways, but nobody said it was going to be fun or pleasant or anything like that. It's the process that we have to go through to learn everything that we need to learn for our better world, right? And part of that is going to be the unemployment system or situation moving to a lower situation for joblessness in the next little while. So I think over the next year, we're going to be seeing a lot of situations where people are going to have to get really creative with making money. People might have to have 2 to 3 jobs just to keep afloat if they can get it, and start to become expert salespeople. You see something on the side of the road, maybe you can sell it. Okay, that sort of scenario. Getting back into bartering, doing that sort of thing. But I do think at the end of the year, we're going to be getting back up to where we need to be. Okay, with people getting back to work, getting things done, and none of this nonsense that the elites have been doing as of late. So hang on, hold on to whatever you can. It's going to be a bit of a rough ride. Okay, let's get into the next thing. And of course, if you've been living under the rock, Mr. Julian Assange has been released from 12 years now in that embassy that he was held up in, and then went to prison for doing the right thing. So let's have a look at how Julian Assange is going to be doing after his release. Just have a little look at how he's going to be faring in the next little while. I think there's going to be some confusion with his money situation coming up, but I do think that's going to be turning around for him in his survival. I think a lot of people are going to be wanting to see his story, okay? And he's going to be probably making a little bit of money from that particular situation, and I think there's going to be some business situation that he's going to be getting into just because of who he is. Health-wise, he's going to have a long time trying to recover from his ailments because he's not looking too good. Okay, so that might take about a year and a bit till he's back on his feet fully. You have to remember he was in captivity for 12, 13 years. So it's not good for the body. So I think it's going to be taking him at least a year and a bit to get back to normalcy. Okay, I don't see anything else happening to him health-wise besides his recovery. No other ailments or anything like that. It's just getting back on his feet, eating well, and getting back into life. And a lot of the people that were against him are going to be showing their true colors in the next little while, and that's going to be very damaging to them. Okay, so the politicians that released him, okay, it was a political choice, not that they're doing the right thing. Okay, they're just doing it to try to save their skins for the next election. Okay, so I hope Julian Assange does very, very well. Okay, I think we're getting into the chat. We have 13 questions, or people talking anyways. messages from my spirit team. And your name is hello. Well, hello. Okay. So basically a 3-card reading and anything that I pick up from your spirit people. Let's have a look. So there's going to be a lot of choices coming for you where you're going to have too many choices to choose from, and you're going to be getting into a situation where you're going to have paralysis. What do they call it? Paralysis analysis, that sort of thing, where there's too many choices coming your way, and you're going to have to pick and choose many of the things. Unfortunately, you can't tick them all, but I do think that a lot of the ones that you do pick are going to be very beneficial to you in the future. Money-wise, you're going to be a bit low in the next little while. Maybe a loss of income or something like that is going to be happening to you. So just be prepared. Remember, it's not prophecy fulfilled. You can turn that around with prior knowledge. And they're saying that there's something I should look even closer at. Something that you're working on is going to be going to somebody else. Job-wise. So it's going to be creating something that you hadn't anticipated. So make sure that you keep up on top of that, and you're going to be just fine. A lot of people that were not liking what you're doing are going to be turning themselves around and become your best friends. Okay? You know how that works. Oh, you're our best friend now because you did this other thing for us. So hopefully that helps you out. Jesse Lynn. Hi, Andre. My sister is thinking of investing in crypto now. I really hope she does. Will she do well? Of course. Especially if you get into Bitcoin, you're going to be doing very, very well in the next little while. Okay? And she's getting in at the right time, right? Where everything's nice and low. If she gets into the big cryptocurrencies, she's going to do just fine. Like many of the other people getting into cryptocurrencies right now, they're going to do very, very well because all this Mt. Gox silliness is going to be ending very, very soon. And we're going to have a nice going up situation for many of the cryptocurrencies in the next couple of days. Okay, so hopefully she gets in and does get some Bitcoin. Okay. Should I swap some of my portions now or wait till it go up and sell it in September? I'll never sell at a loss. It's a big no-no. Okay. Never, ever sell at a loss. There's some cryptos I've been sitting on for quite some time because of that rule. Okay. But everything is going to be going up in the next little while. So yeah, I think it's just time to hold on. Okay. Wait till you get into some pretty good profit and then sell. Okay. And take a lick out of your ice cream, as they always say. And throw it into other things. Okay. Thank you for that. Batman. Hi, Bitcoin. Hello, Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin Con, still another leg down to 56K. He always wants everything to go down. I think it got down to 54, and I think we're going to be going up from here. Probably another little dip in the next little while, but nothing major. Hopefully you're picking up the Bitcoin as it's low. Okay? Thank you for that. Who? Okay. Who, Andre? When are we expecting a rate cut? Probably not till next year. Okay? I think instead of waiting for the rate cuts and all this from Mr. Jerome Powell, I can remember his name for the minute, they're going to be trying not to do that anytime soon. I do think that's going to be something that's going to be sometime next year as the new leaders get into position. But probably not till then. They're going to be holding off because they want to get everything under control, which they won't. And everything is going to be diving like crazy. The American dollar is going to be diving with all the other currencies that are attached to the U.S. currency, Canadian dollar. But the other thing you're going to be noticing is a lot of people rushing to the BRICS. And I think we just had another country go that way. And I'm thinking that North Korea is going to be part of that bunch as well. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. Those Canadian figures must not be doctored like ours are. Currency-wise, probably. It's all the same. Okay, currency is currency, and if it's part of the old banking system, it's the same. Okay, you can't escape it until you go into Bitcoin. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. If BTC in July does 80K US or more, will the alts have a small alt season and maybe double? Well, whatever Bitcoin does, the alts always go lots more, about 10, 20 times what Bitcoin does. It's usually a tiny bit after the Bitcoin blast off that you get to see that. So yes, but when Bitcoin goes down, altcoins go 20% down as well. So that's just the name of the game. Okay, thank you. Little Stanley Cup coin. Okay, on base to a 500K. I'm picking up no. I do think it's going to do okay, but not quite that amount. And when it does go up, it's going to be for a very short time. Okay. And then it's going to be dropping down real quick. Okay. So be warned. Recently, a 15-year-old girl got gang raped by several gangs of illegals. They got no prison time. When will this change? I think that's never really going to be a thing for quite some time until we start to change our governments and what we personally do. Okay, so it's up to us to get those things into place. Stop relying on politicians to do that stuff. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. What do you see for my future if I may ask? Thank you. Lots of princes around you for whatever reason. There's going to be something health-wise that you're going to be getting into, like a new activity, which is going to be bringing you into a new group, okay, which might have some interesting people that you're going to be having fun with. And I think that's going to be in the next week or two that you're going to be getting into that. Maybe a friend of yours is going to be, hey, let's go try this. Then you do, and you're going to have a lot of fun with that. Financially, I think you're going to be doing pretty good. You're going to be getting into some brand new things on the horizon. I think it's more of a job thing that you're going to be getting into, and there's going to be some things that you're going to be building on relationships in the background, along with all that, building everything up in a good way for yourself. So good health, good financial situation for you, and the people around you, you're going to be building up those relationships in a good way. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. ICX. Health-wise, it seems to be okay. I don't think it's going to be going up as much as everybody was expecting it to. It's just this shiny object syndrome that's coming into play, and I think everybody's going to be focusing on the Bitcoin for the next little while. And the people that are part of this particular situation, I think you're going to be looking at other things as well. So it might be keeping that price down for quite some time. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Which token will do well on bull market out there? Pepe, friends like B-Money, Iceland, Crazy, Andy, PC. Oh boy. You do know, of course, most of these coins are going to be going away after the bull run, right? Or sooner. But let's look. Which one? Iceland, I think, is the one that's going to be doing the better of the bunch. It's shone out a little bit more than the rest. So put the money on Iceland, not financial advice, of course, because these coins are not really financial in any way. They'll make you a quick buck, and then they're going to be going away very, very soon. But I think it's Iceland for the win for all of these. Okay, hopefully that helps you. Pandemic, thank you for the $5. Please ask the cards if my dog Ginger is a reincarnation of my dog JR that passed away 4 years ago. I don't think it's an actual transfer of essence, as people kind of think of it. I think it's another spirit that's part of your existing dog right now. I think your dog from the past is still on the other side. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. He's still with you. Okay, they never leave. I still see some of my old cats around here as well, so they're always with you. So no problems there. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Okay, hiya, Andre. Should we take profits? Take profits. Right now? No. But in the next 3 years, Chris, what are you going to put it in? Hopefully it's not cash. Anyways, if you want to take a little bit, I think in about a year and a bit, you're going to be okay, not the 3 years. I'm just waiting for it to be the money, and that's going to be very, very soon. Okay? So, year and a half. Okay? Thank you. When are Ethereum and Bitcoin start to move on the upside? I think that's today. They're going to be going up quite tremendously. There's a lot of buying pressure right now in the markets after the Mt. Gox silliness went through. I think everybody's getting back in very, very hard. Okay, thank you. Doge or Pepe? What does the wife think?
Doge.
Doge. Doge for the win. I agree. Yeah, that's it. Pepe is more of a novelty coin that's not going to be around forever. Doge has already proven itself. Will Trump bring up Bitcoin or blockchain innovation at the debate? No. I think he's going to be going a different tactic than that. We don't want to confuse Mr. Biden. So, well, not too much. I think he's going to be going down a different tact. It's not going to be pretty. I think that's this Thursday. That they're going to be having their debate, and I think they're trying to muzzle Trump because Biden's not the greatest of debaters anymore, not like he used to be back in the day. But I do think it's going to be not too good for Mr. Biden. Not that he's going to pass away. It's just an abrupt change in direction. That's what that means. And he's, of course, I got my Trump card. So it's going to be Trump all the whole time. So, but I don't think he's going to be doing any cryptocurrency related questions. Okay, thank you. Well, will be the top price of Bitcoin in 2024, 2025. In 2025, it's probably going to be 250,000. Okay, that's pretty much it. That'll be a good day. Hello from Australia. Hello from Canada. Waves was deleted from Binance. Game over for this coin. I know they were cleaning up Binance from all coins that don't really do anything anymore. You have to remember 95% of coins don't really do anything. So I think Binance is just getting rid of things that aren't making them money. You could probably find waves in other exchanges. But yeah, waves hasn't been a thing for quite some time. It'll be around, just nobody's using it. Okay, thank you for that question. Will there be more earthquake activity than normal in California this summer? No more than usual. I think it's going to be pretty tame this summertime. And I think you're going to be having other issues outside of earthquake activity. I just saw a bunch of waves coming in. Okay, so be prepared. Trump character out there is the real one or another imposter with a mask? I think it's the real one. I don't see any disguises or anything. Well, if you mean the Thursday thing, that's going to be Trump himself. They always have doubles for security reasons. Okay, thank you for that. Hi, Andre. Do you think we get to a $2 HBAR this bull run? I've already answered this question. I think it was no. For whatever reason, I think something's going to be happening with HBAR. Even though I do like the project, I think something's going to be coming up, and it's not going to be quite getting to that level this bull run for whatever reason. Okay? Thank you for that question. Will ETH ETF be approved by July 2nd? It's sort of approved. They just got to send more lawyers to Mr. Gary Gensler. Because he enjoys entertaining them for whatever reason. I don't think it's going to be a thing this July 2nd. I think it's going to be prolonged a little bit longer. Because he just needs to meet more lawyers from BlackRock. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Gives you more time to buy more ETH. Will Binance get rid of USDT like some exchanges have due to EU rules? No, because I don't think they're in the EU anymore. If they are, they're probably just for that EU segment of Binance. They'll probably do that until the rules change again. I do think the rules are going to be changing very, very soon with stable coins altogether. Because the governments of the world are trying to get rid of stable coins and implement their own. But it's going to fail, and they're going to have to put them back on. Okay? So that's going to be in about a year or two. Hopefully that answers your question. Will the U.S. Defense Act will be approved by the Senate eventually? The U.S. is in deep doo-doo right now in that sense. But I do think it's going to be a thing, but it's going to be too little, too late for the thing that's going to be happening very, very soon. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. When will meme season start? Nick really likes those meme coins.
I didn't know it was a thing.
I didn't know it was a thing. I thought it was just another altcoin. Probably during the bull run, it's going to be the thing because people won't know any better and not get into Bitcoin, and they'll go into September.
Is that when? Is that the thing?
Yeah, it's the thing. September. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Andre and Yvonne. What do you think of Atlas Coin? I think it's okay. We're just waiting for the amazing game for their platform that everybody needs to play. But overall, I think Atlas is going to be okay. It's not going to be amazing or anything, but you're going to be making some money with it in the next little while, especially during the bull run. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. I want my therapy coaching business to bring in $5,000 per month within a year and a half. Do you see me being successful? That's going to be a little bit of a longer journey. I do see something else on the side that you're going to have to do for whatever reason just to keep things moving. If you're not already doing that, but I do think it's going to be getting to that point in about 2 to 3 years. Okay, so keep on keeping on. Sometimes these things take a while. Oh yes, it will be approved. If it's what I was thinking. Silver Geek, it's been a while. What is that noise?
My fan.
Oh, okay.
I know. So the sound was supposed to be quiet.
She got a brand new fan. It's pretty nifty. It's one of those sci-fi ones. It's supposed to be quiet, but I guess not. Does it? Yeah, it works pretty good.
Getting a refund.
Getting a refund. That's how you do it. You get to keep the thing.
Yeah.
There you go. Silvergate, back to you. Health-wise, you're going to be a little bit shaky for the next little while. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle in the next little while, and nothing major. Don't worry. I know you. Don't worry about it too much. But something going to be coming up in the next week or so that it's just going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay. Financially, you're going to be a little bit topsy-turvy. Just because of everything that's going on around you. Okay. Hopefully you're working on other projects and other business ideas to keep you going. Okay. And some type of relationship situation around you is not working out to your benefit. Okay. You got that Three of Swords. So someone or a bunch of people are not cooperating in some way. You're going to have to move around them. Okay. So hopefully that helps you out. A coworker presented me with a business opportunity. Can I get a 3-card rating for this, please? As long as it's not a MLM. Those never work. Unless you're good at sales. Then they're okay. Whatever he's presenting to you, I don't think it's going to be a thing. Okay, looks shiny and new, but I don't think it's will work out for the two of you. But I think he's going to do okay at it. Just there's going to be some other business that's going to be coming along that it's going to be much, much better for you. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. $10. Holy. Thank you. May I have a 3-card rating, please? That's a nice yellow. And there it is. Be that way.
Oh.
Galactic Balse. I think you're going to be going through a bit of a situation health-wise. Nothing major. Don't worry. And I think you're going to have to work through it in a good way. Make sure that you address it as soon as possible. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate. Get right into that because it can become something worse. Okay? If you get checked on and taken care of right away, it'll be fine. Financially, you're going to be a little bit of a situation for the next little while as more something that you've been working on may not be working out as well as you thought it was going to. Okay? But it's going to lead into something else. Okay? Things that fail are always lessons to bring you to a new decision. Okay? That's business or a job. And there's going to be somebody else out there that's going to be helping you with both of these situations in the near future. Okay? So hopefully that helps you. Oh, thank you for the $10. No problem. That's it for today. Well, thank you everybody for joining us for our show. We'll be back here Thursday. If you like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to secretreadingsbyandrew.com where all that information is there. If you like a Reiki healing, especially those people are going to be having a little bit of sickness in the next little while. Yeah, my wife's information is also on the website for Reiki healing. If you'd like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, there's the Trezor cold storage wallet for sale on our website. If you should happen to purchase one from us, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. Okay, until Thursday, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.